The American Revenue Act or the American Duties Act of 1764 was also known as the Sugar Act. The long title of the act was, An Act for Granting Certain Duties in the British Colonies and Plantations in Africa, for Continuing, Amending, and Making Perpetual, an Act in the 6th year of the reign of His late Majesty King George II, an Act for the better securing and encouraging the trade of His Majesty's sugar colonies in America, for applying the produce of such duties, and of the duties to arise by virtue of the said Act, towards defraying and disallowing several drawbacks on exports from this kingdom, and more effectually preventing the clandestine conveyance of goods to and from the said colonies and plantation, and improving and securing the trade between the same and Great Britain. The Sugar Act was a revenue-raising act passed by the Parliament of Great Britain on April 5, 1764. It took effect on September 29, 1764. The act was introduced into Parliament by George Grenville, a Member of Parliament, the Prime Minister, the Chancellor of the Exchequer, and Leader of the House of Commons. It was repealed by the Duties in American Colonies Act of 1765, the Stamp Act. During the French and Indian War, the British national debt significantly increased. As the war ended in 1763, the British government decided to keep a standing army of 10,000 British regular troops in the American colonies. Prime Minister Grenville and his government expected the colonies to contribute to paying a portion of the debt and maintaining an army in the colonies. Grenville devised a system of taxes and enforcement that would raise an estimated £79,000 per year. The Sugar Act was passed by Parliament on April 5, 1764, at a time of economic depression. Many merchants and shippers assumed that the new tax was the primary cause of the economic depression. New England ports suffered economic losses as stricter enforcement made smuggling dangerous and risky. Merchants were forced to increase their prices. The British West Indies, on the other hand, prospered with the reduced cost of molasses, while New England merchants had profits on rum, which is made from molasses, decrease.